Hey y'all, today we're gonna be reading The Walking Dead, Chapter 5, The Best Defense. My bad for not been reading for a while, just haven't had the time to do it, but now I have the time to, so let's go ahead with no further words. Let's read the first part of Chapter 5, The Best Defense. Have we been through here already? I don't even remember. I think we have actually. Well, we'll just do one more sweep just to be safe. If you think it's necessary, sure, but I've been thinking through the whole cell block 3 times now, and we haven't seen any roamers since the first one passed. Like I said, just to be safe, we're going to have children in here after all. Alright, I'm not complaining. You can never be too careful. When we finally spread out into the rest of the prison, this is going to be really nice. We can make a life here. It's going to be nice if we can get the generator operating. That'll make things much easier here, even if we only run it a few hours a day. Yeah, it'll be good to listen to some music, man. It's been so long since I heard anything, and I didn't realize it until just now. You've had a lot on your mind a long time. It's understandable. You know what I've been thinking about a lot lately? Morgan, and geez, I don't even remember his son's name. I think it was David. I'm not sure who. They were in the house. They were staying in the house next to mine in Seattle, Cincinnati. Cincinnati. That's how you say that. The town we lived in before it. It was Morgan and his son, whatever his name was, staying in this place by themselves. They decided not to try and make it to a large city. They were going to stay put, fend for themselves, which, as it turns out, was really damn smart. I wonder about them. I wonder if they're still out there. That was over half a year ago, so who knows? Yeah, you're right. I'm going to swing around the corner and see what it is. You be ready to fire, right? Shit, guys. Tyrese? Damn it, we could have shot you. Where's your flashlight? The batteries ran out. What are you guys doing back here again? I thought we already cleared the area. Actually, we were just finishing it up here. Come on, guys. Let's go somewhere with windows. You guys find any more lurkers about? No, I think we got all of them. Like I said, still a few areas before we start moving people into this place, if at all the same to you guys. I'm fine with that. I don't think it's necessary, but if you think it's a good idea, fine. What about you guys? Are you done out there? That's what I was coming to talk about. We've dragged all the bodies out of the prison already. Billy and Axel are burning them right now. Guys, look what Maggie and I found. What is it? It's a armored chest plate thingy to some riot gear suits we found. They got face guards and all sorts of padding and everything. Really, how many? A bunch, like 10 or more. I think I didn't really look them that much. I want to tell you first. This is really cool though. With this stuff, I could totally start searching for supplies in the areas closer to the prison, just like I did in Atlanta. These things look like they'd have no trouble stopping a bullet, let alone some old rotten teeth. Show us. There's no window, so it's pretty dark in here. I imagine they'd have to keep this room secure with prisoners around and all. I think it's even in an area the prisoners weren't allowed to go to. Weren't allowed to go in. It's right next to the warden's office, which, by the way, there's a couch in there that's way more comfortable than any of the beds we've been sleeping on. Way more comfortable. Thanks. I don't even want to stand next to that couch now. Dexter and Andrew must have gotten up here in a hurry, mostly in the dark. Maybe Dexter had a plan to break into this place already. Otherwise, I don't see how he could have gone inside here and out like how he did without getting attacked by one of the roamers. They must have just come in here around in the dark, stumbling around to find anything useful. Had they gotten their hands on a couple of these suits, they would have been more trouble. Especially if these helmets are bulletproof. Yeah, right. Okay, guys, looks like the prison is clear. Let's just get out of here. Whoa, looking forward to a few years of reading? Are you kidding? I'll blow through these in 2 weeks at most. I've read all the few books I took from Herschel's farm almost 3 times now. Here, let me help you with that load. You left a couple in the library, right? Lori, can I have these books back, please? With the baby. You don't need to be carrying the weight. Nonsense. I'm not useless. I can carry at least this much. Besides, you you just worry some of these books will find their way into my cell before you get a chance to read them. No, I'm really worried. You've been pushing yourself too hard. Carol, please, I'm fine. You're the one we should be worrying about. How are you doing? I'm okay. I can't believe what I did. I wish I could go back in time. I know what you're saying there. Believe me. I know why I did it. I just can't believe I did it. Tyrese, with all that was going on around us, having Tyrese, it just made it all bearable. I knew no matter what happened, he'd be there for me, especially after he survived being left in the gym. What when that happened and what he survived, I knew he was going to survive no matter what. I needed him. Maybe I still need him. Who knows? I'm such a basket case now. I don't even know. And poor Sophia, what I put her through, I can't take that back. Even if it's eating me up inside, and I can never take that back. I can't go back. I can't go back. Sorry for the memes. Anyway, how's Sophia doing? I don't know. She seems fine. She's acting like nothing happened, which I gotta admit worries me more. What she saw, what kind of mother am I? You're a mother who's kept her child alive during all this madness. Don't think for a minute I think what you did was okay, but there's no point to beating yourself up over it right now. Lori, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry for what I did. Carol, what are you apologizing for me? To me. I'm sorry, Lori. It's just that you and Rick are my closest friends here, and what I did, how I feel like, and I let you down. I love you both, and I don't want you to hate me. Hate you. We don't hate you. We're just concerned. We're just worried, concerned about you. We love you too, Carol. Oh, thank you. You don't know how much that means to know that both of you love me. Does she know? I should be able to go in there and catalog the guns and ammo tomorrow. Then we'll have a list of everything we got. We should probably plan on ship shipping. How do you say that? Shipping gas so we can see if the generator works tomorrow. Also, tomorrow we've got at least 5 more hours of daylight left. Why don't we do that today? You're right, Glenn. We can go to the garage and siphon some of the gas out of the RV. No, we need to keep the RV ready to go just in case we ever need to leave in a hurry. I agree. That's something we should do. It's smart. So I guess we need to go out and siphon some gas out of the cars left in the prison parking lot. We could get a bunch of people together to lure the zombies away from the gate, run out, siphon some gas, and get back inside before they even know we're on the other side of the fence. It'll be like old times. Sounds good to me. Give me a few minutes while you gather some people to run and distract. I'll meet you at the gate. Where's he going? Where do you think? Alan, I can't tell you how happy I am they decided to bury you instead of burning you. It makes me think of you more at being at peace. And I enjoy these talks even though they're probably going a long way to keep people thinking I'm crazy. Anyways, I really don't have the time to talk today. Lots going on, like always. Hang in there. And again, sorry about that leg. That's not fair. I don't care if you think it's fair. I'm not going to let you help. It's too dangerous. Why? I want to help. Why can't I help? Everyone else gets to do something. All I ever get to do is play with some old toys and sit around. I never get to do anything. He'd be on the other side of the fence, Lori. He wouldn't be in danger. It'd do good, the boy, good to feel like he could be of some use. I don't care. It's too dangerous. What's going on? Everyone's going to help lure the zombies away from the gate so you and Glenn can get more gas, but Mom's not going to let me help. And your mother's right. We've never done this before, and we don't know what could happen. We could find a hole in the fence, or they could push the fence. They could push the outer fence over. Maybe you can help after we've done this a few times, but right now it's not safe. Stay with your mother. Fine. Keep moving along. Don't linger or get them too riled up. We want them to follow us, not push the fence to get to us. Someday, old man, you're gonna have to learn not everyone's a complete dumbass. Just you, right? Fuck you. That was a joke, Otis. Let's just focus on getting these things away from the fence so Rick and Glenn can do their jobs. Whatever. I'll probably take my hammer to the rest of these zombies out there after you and Glenn are on your way. There's just no reason to be standing around waiting for you, and no reason to leave them walking around here. Okay, now that I've gotten most of the roamers away from the gate, we can do this. When Glenn and I are ready, to get out there, pull the gate open, and we'll run like hell. Keep an eye on us, though. We may need you to open the gate in a hurry when we come back. Anyone seen Glenn? Where the hell is he? This was all his idea. He's probably out somewhere with that skinny little gal of his. What was her name? Maggie, isn't it? Can hardly blame myself. You follow me? Maggie's my daughter, Axel. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Sorry I'm late, guys. As you can see, it took me a while to get dressed and a little help. Do you really think that's necessary? That's all necessary? It couldn't hurt. Come on. You know you've been dying to try this stuff on. What's a better time than now? Okay, I'm assuming the other suit is fine for me. Hand it over. You putting it on. Looking good, dude. You know, they had a bunch of these up there with the suits. Might be useful if we need to bash in some heads without drawing the attention to us with gunfire. I'll stick with my axe, thank you very much. I've gotten used to using it with my left hand. Can't do much of anything deadly with just right. Yeah. Just yet, except wail on people. You guys ready? Just say the word. Now! Come on this way. Let's do this as fast as we can. You don't need your visor down, you know? There's nothing out here throwing things at us. It's unnecessary. If we don't need the visors, we really don't need the helmets, do we? And these boots are probably slowing us down too. I thought we were just testing this stuff out, seeing if it could be useful. We're not going to have a clear line of sight in this parking lot. And I, for one, don't feel like taking risks. You're right. I just don't think you need to obscure your vision by that thing. I know it's cool and you want the full effect. I'm just saying. I'm going for the full effect. You're right. So far, I'm loving this thing. I would have killed to have one of these suits back in Atlanta when we got the guns. I hear you there. This stuff is stab proof and it's got to be bite proof. Hey man, heads up. We're not alone. I'm on it. I'll keep an eye out for any that get too close. You just worry about getting the gas. Man, most of these cars are all beat up to shit. Looks like a lot of people left here in a hurry. Hey, you got some of the first try. I guess nobody here would have run out of gas in their parking space. Now that I think about it. Okay, we are pick one and we are here. Here we are. Pick one and let's get to work. You think Maggie would still respect me if she knew how good I was at sucking gas through a hose? You two seem to be getting along like a house on fire, Glenn. You guys really happy together? It certainly seems that way. I'm happy for you. Oh my god, Rick, look. Am I not seeing things, am I? Holy shit, you're right. It's a helicopter. Are they military? I mean, is that a military helicopter? I don't know. It could be police, it could be news. It doesn't look military. It's not coming this way. We need to do something to get its attention. We need to start firing a big and fast one. What could we do? Burn one of these cars? We could use the gas that get its attention. Glenn, do you have any ideas? Rick, look out! Jesus. The suit, huh? Yeah, not bad. Wait, where's the copter going? Where is it? There. Oh shit. Is it landing? No, I think it's crashing. Watch where it goes down. I'm going to get the motorcycle. It can't be more than a mile or two away. We can ride that over to where it crashed, and we need to find out who these people are. We need to know where they came from. Just go tell them where we're going to go while I get one of these cars started. If those are any survivors, we can't take them back here on a motorcycle. Right, good thinking. What are you doing? What's happening? Is Glenn okay? You didn't see it? See what? The helicopter. It was flying by in the distance. Then it crashed. Glenn and I are going out to check it out. We should be able to get there and back before dark. I just wanted to let you know so you could tell Lori. A helicopter. No shit. Was it military? Don't think so. I can't believe you didn't see it. I saw it. Let's go. How you... Didn't you think I wouldn't find it if you hid it in Dale's RV? Please. I've had this sword for over a week. You can trust me. Pretty sure that proves otherwise. Let's deal with that later. We need to go. I survived out there on my own. I'm your best bet at getting there and back in one piece. You need me with you, and I could use the exercise. We're not going to run there. You guys ready? You want me to come? No. Just tell Lorraine and the rest what's going on and keep them safe. We'll be back tonight. And maybe we'll have guests. You see that? What? What's with that? Michonne just ran into her cell, grabbed her poncho, and ran back outside. I haven't seen anyone move that fast in a while. I'm sure it's nothing. Is it raining outside? I don't know. I guess she would have said something if it was important. What about you? Are you going to be moving over to A Block soon? I don't think so. Are you? No. We're going to have so much more room here now, and I don't see why we would. Dale and Andrea are moving over there with the twins. Glenn and Maggie are going over to get further away from Herschel if he allows it. No, I just think we're going to spread out here more. Move some furniture into cells around us. Have a sitting room, Carl's own bedroom, things like that. Why aren't you moving? They're moving over there, not together, but they're both moving. Tyrese and Michonne. I kind of want to be where they aren't. You'd be closer to the library. Not worth it. Trust me. I don't think it really going to matter where any of us live now. We're going to have a lot of space anywhere. We could have spread out more in this cell block, but I think after so long being cramped into that camper, one cell per family seems like enough. Things are different now. I think we're all starting to feel safer here. I think Carl might even be able to sleep in his room after we get it set up with all his furniture from the offices in A block. We should be able to make this place look nice if we can't get the if we can get the generator running well. Oh, I know. I could read inside at night. I could read in bed before I go to sleep instead of outside holding down the pages from the wind. Not only that, but they've got DVDs in the library too. I don't want to get too excited, but we could actually watch a movie or two. Really? How do you get this started? The keys weren't in, left, right. You didn't really think I was just a pizza delivery boy, did you? You mean I stole a few cars in my day? Yeah, it was something I never enjoyed. Well, that's a lie. It was kind of fun, but I never wanted to do it. I learned how to do it in high school for fun, to mess with guys and stuff. I only did it to make rent. On months I was coming up short, and I only did it because I had to. You realize you're a cop. I realize you're a cop and all. Or, we're a cop. I hope this won't change your opinion on me. Different time, different world. Hell, I stole a couple of squad cars from my precinct so I could get down to Atlanta to get to Lori. I'm shacking up with a bunch of criminals. Do you see where it crashed? Do you know where we're going? I'm just following that trail of smoke from that tree line. From that's where it went down. Do you see it where? There. Do you have enough gas to get us there? We've got a little under half a tank. That's more than enough to get us back in there. We should have no problems. There's a lot more Romans out here. It's almost as if they heard right from the prison like they knew it was here. Yeah, it's starting to get crowded at the outer fence now that the weather's warm. I was thinking since we've got these suits, a couple of us could just go out and clearing house once a day starting tomorrow. It wouldn't take too long to get rid of all the ones out there now. And after they're all gone, we could just kill the new arrivals as they build up. Yeah, that makes sense. Before, it wasn't a priority, and it seems like a waste of ammo that we didn't have. Stabbing them through the fence was thinning them out a little, but nobody really liked doing it on the regular basis. It'd be safe to do it with the suits. Maybe Maggie and I will start doing it when we get back, or if she doesn't want to do it, Otis or maybe Billy. She was dying for an excuse to put one of those suits on earlier today. Shit, Glenn, look. It's not on the road going to where we need to go. Damn it, I knew I should have grabbed the SUV. This is going to be fun. Looks like this is going to be a bumpy ride. Thanks for the warning. It won't be so bad if you just slow down a little. That's probably a good idea. Is this better? We're not going to get there much faster if we ran, but at least our brains won't be scrambled. Just get us there. Okay, now that I've got to get over this. Oh shit. Maybe slowing down wasn't a good idea. I think we're stuck. Okay, fuck. Now we're walking. If anyone survived that crash, I hope they can walk because I really don't feel like carrying them to the prison. Since your daddy is gone, Andrea and I are going to take care of you now. We're going to make sure that you're fed and safe and that you've got stuff to do. We're even going to teach you a few things, or at least try to. That's right, boys. and we're going to be moving over to the other side of the prison tomorrow so that you guys can have a room all to yourselves next to our new room. What do you think? Of course, if you want, you can stay in the room a day all night. We don't want to upset you. It's whatever you want. Are you our new mommy and daddy? Not really, but if you'd like, you can call us that if you want to. Does he know? Does he know? What are we going to do once we get into the woods? We won't be able to see the smoke. How are we going to find this thing? We're almost there. It shouldn't be too hard. You should be worried about what's in these woods. Anything could be on the outer side of any of these trees, on the other side of any of these trees. Stay alert. You should be able to smell them before they get close enough to bite. Let's try and move quickly before it gets dark. Before we get back. Now, I'd like to get as close to the prison as possible when it gets dark. No argument from me. So, what exactly did you do before? I never really thought there was a lot of money in being a ninja. They still hiring for samurai? I was a lawyer. I don't find that elite bit surprising. A lot of swordplay around the office? That makes sense. I did fencing when I was little. Did it again in college. Got pretty good at it. It was a good way to let out some steam during my 17 years of college or so. The neighbor's son, a high school age little shithead, was a sword junkie. He had all kinds, kept them sharp as hell. Used to cut the shit out of the fence between our yards. I swear he killed our cat. We never did find it, but I know it was him. When this shit went down, the first place I went was his house. Grabbed this thing. It was easier than finding a gun. It doesn't draw any attention to you. I hear you there. I got this axe. Tyrese has his little hammer. Might as well get used to it, you know? I doubt there's anyone out there making new bullets. You should talk to him. Tyrese, I mean. What was that? Are you serious? I think you should talk to Tyrese. Oh, right. What makes you say that? I know what you're both doing. You're still pissed off at each other. You're not friends anymore, but you're talking. Both of you are acting like back to things how they were, and they're not. Thing is, Tyrese was close to the two people here a week ago, Carol and you. Now he talks to me. But I'll tell you first. I'll be the first to tell you. We don't really know that much about each other. He apologized if he weren't so goddamn stubborn. I can't help but think the same thing could be said about you. You guys are too goddamn alike to be mad at each other forever. Maybe. Although, I gotta say, I don't know what there's that I need to apologize for with him being the one that started the fight and all. I don't hate the guy though. Lord knows we've gotten along fine for a while there. What happened between you, he, and Carol was probably none of my business anyways. Maybe I'll talk to him tomorrow. We'd appreciate them. Guys, look, I can see the smoke again. I think we're getting close. Damn it. He's doing this to me again. Lori, calm down. This can't be good for the baby. Rick, fine. I'm sure he'll be back soon. Will he? He hasn't called. I can't see him. I have no way of knowing when he'll come back or if he'll come back again. He does this to me too damn much. He could have sent any number of people to check on some stupid wrecked helicopter. We didn't have to go. He didn't have to go himself. Oh, are you okay? Was that the baby? What hurts? Nothing. It'll pass. You can just go get Carl and Sophia from Dale and Andrea's cell. They've been with them too long. I'm going to need to get Carl ready for bed soon. Yeah, I'll get them in a minute. There's something I wanted to ask before they came back. What is it, Carol? I kind of want to marry you. Not just you. You understand? You and Rick. You hear me, Al? It's not crazy as it sounds. I mean, I think I'm thinking what Rick said, you know? About how things are never going to go back to the way they used to be and how we need to just make a new life for ourselves. This just makes sense to me. I love you both, and we could all raise Carl and Sophia and the new baby together. I know it seems weird, but now we don't have to follow the old rules. We can make new ones. We can all be happy together. Bro. Is Carol a valid crash out? There it is. Do you see it? It looks like they were able to land in a creek bed that's probably less than the impact. Do you see anybody there? No, nobody's here. But that doesn't make any sense. They couldn't have just jumped out, could they? I don't think so. Who knows, though? Do you think we could. Do you think you can get up in there? We should see if there's any way of figuring out whose helicopter this is or where it came from. Sure, I can crawl up there. Stop. What is it? Down. Look at the footprints. A lot of them. What does that mean? Whoever was in that helicopter, someone took them. Someone who was closer than we were. You mean like another camp? Closer to this than we are? We wouldn't have seen them before now. How many of them do you think there were? I see at least three, no, four different kinds of shoes. With the mud like this, though, I can't really tell. There could have been dozens of them. There could have been a few. If they carried injured people out of this helicopter. Rick Michonne, what do you guys think? Guys, wait up. Wow, you're speechless. It was a simple offer, Lori. I think I want to be with you and Rick. I mean, it'd be like we were married, but there wouldn't be no ceremony or nothing. That'd be too weird. Carol, I just don't know what to say. You could say yes, or you could think about it at the very least. You care about me, don't you? I mean, I couldn't have read this wrong, could I? Carol, we're friends. We've been through a lot together, and that is true. There hasn't been a day in the last 7 months that we haven't at least seen each other. We've gotten so close, but I'm starting to realize with all this that's going on, surviving, looking over each other's shoulders, all this time being on the run, it's becoming clear to me that we just don't know each other very well. We haven't had time to get to know each other. Not really. What do you mean? I don't know you. I don't know how many siblings I had. I don't know. Do you know how many siblings I had? Or where I went to school? Do you know? I don't know. Do you know who my parents were or where I grew up? I don't even know what your favorite food is. How important is my favorite food if I'm never going to get a chance to eat it again? It's not just that. Listen to me. We relate to each other because we have a shared trauma. We've watched the world that we knew crumble around us together. When we talk, we don't talk about us. We talk about our situation just because we like each other and we relate to each other. Doesn't mean that we love each other. At least not in the way you're thinking. Jesus Christ, Carol. I'm from a small town in Kentucky. Did you really think I'd go for this? How could you? What are you saying? These things, Lori. How did you honestly expect me to react to this insane proposal? Honestly, how would this work out? What would our children think? Can you imagine how living arrangements like this would scar them for life? Jesus, Carol, are you thinking about Sophia at all anymore? How dare you? Carol, wait. Did we interrupt something? Sorry, it was getting late and we wanted to get Ben and Billy into bed, so we thought we'd bring the kids back. Come on, Sophia. It's time for you to get to bed. Good night, Sophia. What was that all about? I don't think so, no. Not anymore. Come on, Carol. Come on, Carol. Come on, Carl. Let's get you into bed. It's getting late. Are they not back yet? No, they're still out there. It's getting dark, yeah. What are we supposed to do now? I mean, sure doesn't look like they'll be back they'll be back soon. You follow me? Well, we're going to need to stay out here until they get back. If they come back in that car, we're going to need to be out here to open this gate before the corpses pile up around them. Thing is, we need to be back away, or better yet, move down about 20 feet away from the gate so that the zombies they lured away from the gate earlier today won't make sure their way back here too soon. Okay, I'll move the lawn chairs down. Thanks for leaving me back there. What's up with that? Sorry, Glenn. I just want to see where these people went. The idea of meeting other survivors has me more than a little excited. I don't think I need to remind you guys that we've got less than 10 minutes of twilight left, and then it's going to be pretty damn dark out here. I'd kind of like to get back home. Besides, how would exactly will we be able to find out where these people went? I think I left my bloodhound back at the prison. Well, we at least know what direction they went in. Great. What do you guys exactly want to do with this newfound information? We should probably discuss that first. As much as I hate the idea of not getting back into the prison tonight and leaving everyone worried, I think we should follow this through. For once, they're closer than we were. Walking there might be quicker than getting back to the prison. Also, these people could have cars, gas, and whatever, and could drive us back to the prison tonight. Hell, they may have been their that might have been their helicopter. What do you guys think? I'm with you. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, right. Like, I'm going to go back to the prison all alone. Let's go. You probably right, anyways. Okay, let's move fast. I don't want to be out here in the dark any more than we have to. Hey, guys, check that sign out. My money's on Woodbury. Maybe they're holding up in the store or something. Looks like we're going to find out. Do they know? Do they know? When your father gets back, we're going to start moving into our cells around us. You're going to have your own room. That'd be cool, right? Yeah. Good night, son. Mom, you don't have to be so worried about Dad. You know that, right? What are you talking about, Carl? Every time Dad leaves, you get really upset and worried, but every time he goes somewhere, he always comes back fine. If he always comes back without getting hurt, there's no reason to be worried. I know, son. I'm not worried. So we stay out here all night if we have to. I don't want them to be trapped out there if they do come back tonight. You up for it? You going to be able to stay awake? You think I've been around these fuckers long enough to get comfortable enough to sleep 10 feet away from them? Not fucking likely. You follow me? I do. I do. You won't be seeing me nodding off. The smell alone will keep me up. Plus, I'd like to be awake and have the gate open for them if they come tearing down that road at us. You worried about them, Michonne and the others? Yeah. Do I? I wish they were back. Yeah, absolutely. I am worried. No, not even a little bit. Glenn and Rick can hold on their own. Rick especially, and he's not about to let Glenn and get hurt. We've butted heads, but I still respect the man. Michonne is fine. She was out there alone for so long. I don't think she'll have any trouble spending a night out there. My only real concern is what's holding them up. What was that helicopter that's keeping them? Fuck it. Fuck if I know. You're going to be moving to A block too, aren't you? Yeah, you? Don't know yet. Thinking about it, I'm just going to be honest. I'm just enjoying having the option. I was a prisoner here. It's weird how different this place can just become by sleeping with the cell door open. It's a new world, man. Imagine how weird it must have been to us to live in a prison and come to call it home. We're sleeping in rooms with bars on one wall. All we see all day is fence and bars, and we're happier than we've been since the whole shit started. I was never out there. I was never in danger, hunted, terrorized by those things. I was in here before they came to life and started killing people. I was in here after. So yeah, it's a new world, but God help me. I like this world help better. Daddy? Daddy, are you awake? I am now. What is it, Maggie? Glenn's not back yet. I don't think he's going to be back tonight. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep anyways. But I hate being in that room alone. Do you think maybe I could? Come on, I'll scooch over to the wall. Thanks, Daddy. Shh. You'll wake up your brother. We seem to be okay so far. Maybe there's just roamers in this area. That'd be our first bit of luck today. They're there. What do you mean? I don't hear any. You're not listening hard enough. There. At least a dozen of them. And more every minute. You sure? That's just how it works out in the open. We're passing by them. We're walking by them without noticing, but they're noticing and following. They can't walk as fast as us. So the longer we walk, the further away they'll be. But still, they're after us. When we get to wherever it is we're going, we need to stop. It's just a matter of time of before they catch up to us. And the longer our trip is, the more there will be. I knew this wasn't a good idea. Watch it. Hey, Dale, are you awake? Andrea, honey. Three of the only people I know to be alive in this world are out there in the wild tonight. They're outside in the dark with all of those things. They've got lined up on the other side of our fence. If they're not dead already, they probably will be soon, and there ain't a damn thing I can do about it. So yeah, I'm awake, darling, and I'm likely going to be remain. So until there's that sun creeps up. So you're worried about them? You better be thankful you're so goddamn cute. I'm very worried about them. Me too. I doubt I'll be getting a lot of sleep tonight either. Well, that's no good. We're parents now. We've got a bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tomorrow for the little ones. One of us is going to need to get some sleep. Shit, the twins, I almost forgot. Christ. That's right, we're parents now. We have to be responsible. You think they're okay sleeping by themselves, I mean? Those boys are tough than we think. They can handle a lot more than we give them credit for. Most of them, anyways. They asked to sleep in their own cell, and so we've let them. They've been through a lot. They don't need to be told to do things they don't want to do just yet. We'll have plenty of time for that soon enough. We've got to get them right next door. Got the door closed tight and everything, and they'll be until the morning. They'll be fine until morning. Sounds like you're doing enough worrying for the both of us. So it looks like I'm going to have to put this business out of my head and get some sleep somehow. Somebody's going to have to pour that cereal tomorrow morning. I love you, Dale. Good night. You too, kiddo. Well, this is it. This can't be it. This place looks dead. It is dead. There's nothing here, nothing alive. Christ, you may be right. We can't turn now. We've got too many Romos on our tail, and some are as close as 20 steps behind us. We catch one, maybe two. We'll have time to rub some parts on us, mask our smell. That'll work, and that worked in Atlanta. We could get through them then. If we could do that, we should be able to make it back to the prison. God damn it. That seems like our only hope, Miss Jones. Can you tell how far apart they are? Could we grab one before the rest of them catch up to us? Down on your stomachs. We don't want to shoot you by accident. Now walk towards the light quickly before any more biters catch up to you. Now! Who the hell are you, and what are you doing here? We're living, motherfucker. Now get in here before we the only ones. And that's going to be the end for chapter 5. Pretty interesting so far. I like how it's going. I'm hoping to see how the story's going to change. So they're meeting new survivors. I'm thinking this is going to be when the governor appears. And from what I know, apparently he's like more of a villain than he is in the show. But yeah. Anyways, pretty good chapter. I liked it. But that's all I have to say. Goodbye, y'all, and may God bless you tonight. Peace.